Consistency compounds. Are you selling enough life insurance? Are you making enough money? Do you have the lifestyle that you want to have? Paul, isn't it so true that if you are consistent in what you do day in and day out, it will compound?
Absolutely. I can tell you from personal experience, being in this debt elimination market for 8 years, that my best performing agents are the ones that continually drip a policy in every week or two, consistently throughout the year, year in, year out. It's the old saying, it's not getting to the top that's difficult, it's staying on top. And my top performers are there year in, year out because they consistently produce.
So it's not the one policy you sell here and there, but it's the consistent policies that you sell over and over and over again, and you work your way up into bigger and better things.
Yeah, let's hit on that for just a minute. So Troy, especially in what I do, people see the magic of helping people get out of debt, build wealth. They see the kind of commissions that can be made, and the natural instinct, especially when we teach people how to do it on a family and consumer level to maybe a business owner, they start go whale hunting. I like to say, okay, and what they fail to realize is, those people that are business owners, they have a cadre of advisors. They have an attorney, they have a CPA, they may have a financial advisor, and you're going to run up against some obstacles there if you're not well heeled in what it is you're doing. Starting with the basic consumer case first, and working your way up to where you learn all the different nuances and you become comfortable and fluid in having that conversation, let's say a kitchen table sale with a husband and wife or a family. That's going to then help you build up to bigger and bigger cases, and it's going to breed that consistency that you're talking about.
That's right. So small habits will bring forth or produce great results. And I can even correlate it to exercising. If you're going to go out and say, I'm going to run 5 miles, and I've never ran before, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But if I go out and walk a mile, and then walk and run a mile, and then walk and run 2 miles, and so forth, I'm going to be able to run that 5 miles. And that's the same thing when you go through with this life insurance in your business. You got to just create those habits and be consistent, because it will continue to compound and you will reap the benefits. I was reminded of, we have our phones here on the table. What Apple started in 1976 in a garage. And their first computer, I think, sold for what, $600 and some dollars? But look at it today. That consistent effort, compounding over time, has built up Apple as a world-renowned name. And everyone has an Apple. Well, not everyone has an Apple phone, but most people know what Apple is and have Apple computers and Apple phones and earpieces and everything. That consistency will compound.
Yeah, the Japanese have a concept called Kaizen, and that is one of continuous improvement. The Japanese, as a culture in general, they're not super innovative, but what they are is they're great at mastering and continually improving existing processes to where they perfect them. And you as an advisor out there can do the same thing by learning new tricks of the trade and what you do on a day in, day out basis as you have more conversations with your clients. And you learn about new product nuances and things that can help put that client in a better place, and you learn how to integrate them into your conversations. Troy, would you agree that over time that is going to just create a profound effect in terms of securing their client base, but also being able to offer more and sell more than they ever thought possible?
Undoubtedly, yes. So if you are not selling enough policies, if you're not making enough money, if you're not happy where you are at, I challenge you today to take a look at what your habits are, take a look at what you're doing day in and day out, because if you're not producing the results you want, you need to go back to your daily habits, start small, and consistency will compound. And a year from now, you'll be thanking us later.
Yes. And along those lines too, Troy, I would say if, let's just say you've sold no life insurance up to now, start with small $100,000 term policies, okay? Learn what life insurance is really all about. Call in and get the advice of what Gordon Marketing can do for you. That's, I think, one of the greatest mistakes is people think they have to learn it all on their own. No, call us. We'll be glad to show you how, whether it's a high risk case or it's an opportunity to go from a term to a permanent kind of case, we can show you the ropes and help get you in a much better place, earning much more income than you ever thought possible through ancillary life insurance sales or to become a full-time practitioner.
On behalf of Paul and I, happy selling.